What is alternative misdemeanor sentencing, and how can you get it? Alternative misdemeanor sentencing, also known as AMS for short, is basically defined in the Indiana Code where a judgment of a conviction can be entered into as a misdemeanor rather than a felony. So does this mean if you're charged with any felony that your conviction can be entered as a misdemeanor? Well, only Class D or Level 6 felonies can be entered in as a misdemeanor. Class D felony charges would be from before July 2014, and Level 6 felony charges would be after July 2014. Now, a Class D or Level 6 felony is the lowest felony someone can be charged with. If you are convicted for anything higher than a Class D or Level 6 felony, you cannot get AMS. There are also certain situations where you still might not be able to get AMS. If you are charged with domestic battery in front of a child less than 16 years of age, that is usually charged as a Level 6 felony. The judge cannot enter that conviction to a Class A misdemeanor. Other charges include perjury and official misconduct. A judge cannot enter a conviction as a misdemeanor for those type of charges, so they would remain felonies if there is a conviction. Now, don't think that someone can constantly commit Level 6 felonies and get the benefit of AMS. If you get AMS for a D or a Level 6 felony, a judge cannot enter a misdemeanor conviction on a second Level 6 felony if the second one was committed within 3 years of you already having AMS on the first Level 6 felony. For example, say you have a theft as a Level 6 felony from 2022 and you got the benefit of AMS and you have a Level 6 felony for OVWI from this year, you will not be able to get a misdemeanor conviction for that Level 6 felony. Now, usually getting a judge to agree to have a Level 6 felony reduced to a Class A misdemeanor is a little more complicated under the code. So if you're convicted of a Class D or Level 6 felony, don't expect that you will definitely get a Class A misdemeanor conviction. Best way to get a conviction entered as a Class A misdemeanor is through an agreement with the prosecutor. Under a prosecutor's plea offer, they may use language that the defendant can get AMS up front or AMS on the back end. Now, these are just terms that prosecutors, defense attorneys, and judges use. Basically, AMS up front means that the felony conviction can get entered into as a Class A misdemeanor upon the time of sentencing, so that the Level 6 felony would be entered as a Class A misdemeanor when you are sentenced under a plea agreement with the prosecutor. AMS on the back end basically means that you would not get alternate misdemeanor sentencing unless you successfully complete your entire sentence. That could be an executed sentence on home detention or a work release facility, or a suspended sentence on probation. And if you don't successfully complete that sentence, you could lose AMS and you won't be able to get that felony reduced to a misdemeanor. If you have any questions about AMS or if you qualify for AMS, please call the Marc Lopez Law Firm at 317-632-3642. And always remember, always plead the fifth.